Hi there.
Hello, how are
Hi,
you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good, good. So, obviously, this is the first time we have spoken. So, if you
Yes.
can introduce yourself to me, that would be great.
Yeah, my name is Mohammed and I'm from New Delhi, India. Delhi is the capital of India. And English is my passion. I'm a businessman. I want to improve my English. I want to communicate with the different people with different nationalities. And I want to be a public speaker. And I want to improve my pronunciation, my accent, my diction. And I would like to, I love to talk with the different people. So
Oh,
that's it.
fantastic. Yeah, fantastic. So,
Yes.
how long have you been talking on Cambly? How long have you
It
been a member?
does, to be honest, I have not used frequently Cambly. I had a long period of, time lagging, a gap of, being active on Cambly. So overall, it's just been 1 month.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay, but still, you find it useful. And what are your reasons for finding it useful?
Basically, I work for the US customers, and all my business completely depends on my communication skills and convincing the clients. And, I'm not frequently talk to the, customers with the US clients, and I need to improve my English and so many words basically. So while I just work with the US clients, I'm just limited to use of the words and vocabulary, because I don't have to speak on the topics or any general talking. But on the Cambly, I do talking, and I can speak anything, right? I can
Yeah.
just do general talking, and you may ask questions. I can tell my personal experiences. But especially I work for the US. I'm completely restricted to use any kind of different words. That should be official kind of words. But on Cambly, it helps me to improve. It encourages me, and it gives me motivation, and it drives me crazy for talking with the different people, understanding their languages and cultures. So that's why, since English is my passion, I feel happy when I talk.
Oh,
Because in
fantastic.
India, it's quite difficult to find and talk with the English people. So
Okay.
English Cambly is the best platform for me, especially because I love this Cambly app, and that's why I'm just trying to be on this Cambly and improve.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. So, yeah, what a nice thing to hear. And so, why is English your passion? Or should I say, how long have you been learning English and how did you find that it was your passion?
Basically, it started all 10 years ago, and you can understand English is all about our second language. And even, the schools, and, I went, in the past, it was not related to the English, it was all related to our native languages. And, even English was quite challenging for me, because I come from not the background of the English communications, and even I did not have any support, any guide, any guidance to help me to understand this. Okay. uh, when I used to look at the people who were talking English, it it brought my attention towards them, because their life was a standard. And I used to watch them. Somewhere it motivated me that I should also learn English language, and so it started 10 years ago. And it made me feel happy when I started talking and speaking. So people did feel good when I was talking, because I used to work on my accents, and every day I used to read newspapers, and I have a large number of vocabulary that time when I used to practice.
Yeah.
So all started 10 years ago, and still I'm a learner, and I'm practicing.
Yeah. Oh, no, fantastic. Yeah. And how do you find that? Because obviously you don't get to speak with other people only through work. What kind of business do you do? What kind of job do you do?
It's all about digital marketing, website development, and SEO service. SEO stands for search engine optimization. That means you have to work with the Google algorithm, and you have to understand their policy. And it enables your business websites rank on the Google search engine on the first page. Okay.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
suppose you have a business for the shoes, or you have any kind of a shop, and you want to advertise your shop online. So you have only two options. Either you pay Google to advertise your business or on Facebook. Second one is free of cost. You don't have to pay Google. You just have to use search engine optimization. That means you have to make your business websites advertise on third parties' websites,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yes. So this is called SEO. It takes 5 months to 6 months to rank your websites according to the content which you have put on your websites, right? This like keywords. People search, let's suppose, best shoes in UK. Okay. So if your keyword, you have used your sentence in your content on the websites, so the Google gonna fetch all, pick up those lines, and they're gonna show up on the first page of the results, and people gonna click on it. They're gonna buy your shoes, and you'll generate your revenues. So this is a summary of the SEO, but it takes five months, but it gives free of cost traffic on your websites, and that's how business grows.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I've heard the phrase before, but I've never really understood the process. Yeah. And like you say, Google is probably the biggest search engine that everybody
Search engine,
uses.
yes.
Yeah, and for me as well, it's like I have a holiday rental business. So people use bookings.com, and whenever you search for anything, bookings.com is the first one that comes up on the Google search, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm reluctant to take my property off of bookings.com because that's how a lot of people find it. And then they come direct to me normally. Yeah, or
Okay.
through a different platform. Yeah, through a different platform. So, how long have you been in that industry?
uh 2022, it's been completely 10 years.
Oh, okay. Oh,
No,
wow. Okay.
5 years I work for the different companies, and 5 years I established my own business in New Delhi here, and as well as it was incorporated in US in the state of Georgia.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. So, you run your own business now.
Yes.
And how do you find that compared to working for a company?
If you differentiates working for somebody else and working for yourself, for working for somebody else, that means you are making them rich. Working for yourself, that means you are making yourself rich. Second, you're not bound. You don't have any pressure, job pressures, or in any kind of task, completion pressure that you have to finish this job within the timeline or deadline. But in the business, you're free to do anything. But your business, it's kind of a high risk,
Yeah.
and you have to understand the pros and cons. You have to face so many challenges while establishing your business, and you may face many problems every day, but you have to be a challenger. You have to maintain consistency while finding the solutions to the problems, and you have to dedicate yourself. You have to be energetic every day, and but the key difference between working for others and working for you. So you are working for others company to grow, but here you're working for your company to grow, and there is a no any limit of income. You can generate wealth, you can generate lots of fortune,
Yeah.
and yes, that's a
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah. And do you thrive on the difference? Do you enjoy that element of risk, but the risk outweighs, I suppose, or does the risk outweigh the benefits for you?
I would like to say no pain, no gain, and you have to face risk, because if you would like to be strong, you have to go through the challenges and you have to face the problems. you know if you don't face the problems, you will be left behind in society, and somewhere you will feel a kind of introvert, like you're not involving yourself in days to days activities to solving the problems of your business. And once you face challenges, it will make you strong physically and mentally, right? And you're gonna grow up, and that's how it applied to me when I started. I knew nothing. I was facing many problems, but I was kind of keen to solve the problems or online, or talking with the people. So that's how it started.
Yeah, fantastic. And do you still work alone or do you employ people now? Have you
I
developed a
have
profile?
I have a freelancers because since this is all about the online business, so you don't have to physically maintain the offices or physically hire the people, and because this is not a kind of a job that you have to depend on the employees. You know, you have so many freelancers, all other platforms that you give them job, they will finish, and you give them commission. So
Oh,
there's no any kind of tension that you have to pay them salary every month. What you get the projects, you get it completed by freelancers and give them commission, keep the difference, and you're gonna deliver your projects to the clients.
oh,
So it's a lot cheaper, hiring freelancers rather than putting employees in the offices and maintaining office and expenses and bills. So you're gonna get rid of all these expenses.
yeah, absolutely. And how do you go about what's the process then of finding freelancers and that kind of job role?
You're gonna find on Fiverr, and the second is Upwork
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah.
freelance.com. So these are the websites you're
Yeah.
gonna find for all information technologies. Anything you want, they're gonna be available.
Oh,
And this is
okay.
a much more secure. It's not like you pay them and they run away with your money. That's not,
Yeah.
because on between you and them, there's a Upwork and Fiverr sitting. They, you know, until unless they won't finish your job, they won't give money to them. And
Yeah.
once you
So
are
it's like
satisfied, once you
a regular.
receive the service, they're gonna pay you, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes,
So it's almost regulated. So even though, like you say, you're not having to trust them in one sense to
right.
have the money. There's like a middle person that's regulating it and make
That's
sure that you're safe and that they're safe as
the
well. As
same thing as the Cambly. Like I'm a learner, I pay Cambly.
yeah,
Cambly pay you once I talk to you, and once I'm satisfied. Same way I give you a positive reviews, and people gonna find the more reviews out there, the more
that's right.
active that person is, right?
Yeah,
So I'm
that's
paying Cambly, and Cambly is paying you, and
that's
we are being regulated. You're not running away with my classes. I'm sitting here once. Yes, same thing with all these platforms. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And like you say, and I think the modern world allows for this kind of work to be more readily available for everybody. So you get the best talent for your job, and it doesn't have to be in India, it can be from all over the world.
Yeah, on
Um,
these platforms, you're gonna find all over the places people are active, especially Bangladesh and Pakistan, India, and US, UK. You have a choices of selecting the countries, and
oh,
once let's suppose you want to get your project done from India, a lot cheaper than the rest of the world. You're going to select the people. They're going to show you the list of the people who are in the same industry. You
yeah.
want to get it done by them, you talk with them, and they agree on the prices. Even you can negotiate on the prices.
Wow,
So
okay.
let's suppose you want to get your website complete. So you say your budget is $200, okay, the US dollar, and they say no, you have to pay $300. But you can talk with different people. Once they agree, you're gonna give them all information, and once you pay money to the Fiverr or Upwork, once they finish the job, then Fiverr and Upwork will give money to them, unless
Oh,
unless you're satisfied with your websites,
yeah,
right?
that's it. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is a freelancers. Yes,
And that is really useful for you as a business owner. Like you say, you get the best of everything. You get the best talent for the best price, without the complications of having employees and people to
exactly.
be to people that you have to look after. Yeah,
Okay, Bernie, we are just
we
running
have
out
to
of
go.
time, so I just need
Yes.
a feedback from you, ma'am.
No, you're very good. I have to say, your vocabulary is expansive and your fluency is very good. You're almost native in your language. So it's just a case of practice, and the more practice that you get, you can expand your vocabulary further. But that's just through speaking with lots of different people. But your grammar is perfect. You've made no massive errors in any of that kind of thing. So yeah, just keep practicing and keep talking,
Thank you
and
so
the more
much for joining me. You have a good day.
you're
Bye.
welcome. You take care now.
Thank
Bye.
you.